Okay. I think today it's a pretty easy thing to discuss because it's our struggles in learning English, okay? But when I create this theme, I wanted to help in certain way. Even for me, I have many struggles in English yet, so we are going to discuss and try to find a solution for that. And also I will share with you some websites that help me a lot. So I think it will be a good conversation, of course, that you can share some insights that you have too. So I think we are on live on YouTube. Yes. So hi YouTube. Today we are going to discuss why is learning English is still so hard. So I've been learning English for 2 years now, and to be honest, I have many. My biggest struggle with is with grammar, and this affects somehow my speaking because I avoid to use some verb tenses. Okay. Oh, so it's nice to have many people here in this Monday morning. Hi, Rosalia. It's my first time see you. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm going okay. Thank you for asking.
That's nice. Hi, Lulian. How are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing great. It's pretty nice to have all you here, guys. So to have a better experience, I will divide us into breakout rooms, okay? To be better to practice, okay? So just a moment. And I'm sorry, my mom is sick, so it's okay, so I will try to. Okay, I will create one more room, and when you receive the invite, please accept it and try to have a conversation. No, we are not allowed to send on the chat the questions anymore. So someone read the questions and follow the discussion. Okay, let me see here. I will. Okay. I will put the boys on other rooms and try to have the girls here. Okay, guys? So have a nice conversation. And I will send all the websites that I have to recommend on the chat, okay? So it will be very useful. Okay, guys? So just the girls who will be with we will stay with me, okay? And to start, the first question is what aspect of learning English do you find most challenge, and why do you think it feels difficult for you? Can you start sharing for us, Lorian? Because your English is pretty good. Do you have a struggle?
Yes. First, thanks, but I don't think it's like all the time. I think I need to be better. But I really have some problems with the pronunciation of some words, like so all the time. When I need to say three, one, two, three, I know I say árvore instead to say three. So I know. Some parts of this is hard now, but I try to remember when I can, and when it's not possible, I try to at least that the others understand what I'm saying. So this is the important fact about learning other language for me. So has in English also we have a lot of silence letters that we don't have these sounds here in Portuguese. So this is the hard part for me. And also, I think we have some grammar verbs that we don't use in our routine, like the future of the future sample, okay, but future like different or different kind of past. So all the time when I need to use this kind of grammar, I feel like, oh my God, I need to remember one, two, three, one, two, three, because it's not so natural. That's it.
it's still nowadays I have this struggle too. Like we in like Brazilians, we tend to put the e in the final of the word, because it's hard to find a word that doesn't finish with a vowel here. So when we have like accept, I intend to put this in the final. So I totally agree with you. And for I don't know if Lilian and Rosalia have the same struggle, but to help you guys, one website that really helped me a lot is English. I don't know if you have ever heard. I will send on the chat, okay? So let me put here. Okay, so this website you can search later, but it like Lurian said, you have I struggle with saying three instead of three. So we can put this word, whatever is the word, put on this website. So put three in English, and we'll find all the videos on YouTube saying this word like native speakers or someone that is fluent. So it's really nice to see help your pronounce because nowadays, Google Translator, we cannot understand so well what they are saying. So it's this website is real persons on YouTube saying that, and it's pretty nice. I think will help you guys a lot, as helped me. And for you, Lilian, what do you think that you are struggling now in learning English?
Um, for me, the most challenging was listening, because at the beginning I didn't practice a lot. So when I started, and it was this year, at the beginning I couldn't understand everything, uh, and for me it was awful. I don't know, but only now I'm able to understand I don't know, 90% of a video on YouTube or a podcast. Uh, Even if I'm able to listen to some contents, when I try to see, I try to watch a video that has a fast speed native language, I can't understand almost nothing, because I don't know. It's like us speaking Portuguese, but the difference is that uh, I was talking to a guy, and he said that Brazilian Portuguese speak slow than other language. And for us, understanding English is difficult than other person, other learners, because we usually speak slow. We have a slow speed of speaking. So for me, I think the most challenge is listening, and we don't have any good recommendations because I need to listen more and more and more and more.
And as English, it's a global language. We have different accents that, like, we have many speakers around the world. So I used a website called Episode. It's like you find someone abroad to speak with, and I often find Asian people and Indian people. It's pretty hard, guys. I don't understand what they are speaking. I just agree, and they can say whatever they say. I just agree with the head. I don't know if they are saying something wrong. I say, okay, I got it, and I didn't understand anything. And it's really hard, but it's like you say, Lydian, the way it's just practicing and have contact with other accents and listen podcasts and videos. And I think you are doing uh, you follow the correct. It's not correct path, but it's a good path, to improve your English. So, how about you, Rosalie? What do you think?
For me, I think it's them because I can't understand native speakers, because at the beginning I used to listen to some different podcasts, but when we are listening to teachers, it's easier to understand. You can understand almost 100%, but when have different people, especially on native speakers, the pronunciation for me is difficult depending on the words because it's hard to remember, and phrasal verbs is hard to keep in mind because I know how to use it, but in the normal conversation I don't use anymore. And grammar, oh my gosh, now I'm realize that I'm stuck in English all the time, that I need to have more constance, and I'm procrastinating a lot about it, and I don't use it in my day. I don't know. I need to put more constance, I think. Then sometimes I think a little frustration about my English because sometimes you think you are a student for 2-4 years, then you are speaking as well, but it's not. Never is enough. You need to study more and more every day. Then for me, most difficult is writing and understand the native speakers.
I really relate to you because some days, guys, I enjoy hearing the immersion and I think, oh my God, I forgot all the words in English. What I am doing, what I am doing here, like why I'm speaking like because some days it's really hard. Our mouth doesn't
Yeah.
work so well, and I was, oh my God, what I am doing here. I really have to improve my English, but some days I feel that I feel that kind of about confidence too. Some
Yeah.
days I feel more confident to talk with someone, but has other days that I just okay. I prefer just to be quiet, let for other moments. But it's I have to attend here every Monday, 7 a.m. So for me, has no other choice, and it's good because it's a challenge, you know. Even my speaking, it's not good. I have to speak, and it's nice to hear that it's not wrong about us. It's not something wrong about us. It's all the things happens in student life, you know, and it's nice to hear you guys. And I think that we can move to the question number 2. And how do you stay motivated when you feel that your progress in English has slowed down or become inconsistent? What do you think, Rosalie? Because you said a little bit about it.
Yeah. I try to follow some series in English, put the to listen because you can understand better. Because when you are watching TV, it's a little difficult to understand. Then when you put your phone, you can. Oh, I'm forget all the words here again. Then I try to put some different funny videos or comedy videos to trying to put it a little bit funny to understand and put something that I like to do. But in English, it's hard because you need to back all the time to understand what happened there. Then you need to have more time to do it. Then I try to listen some podcasts and trying to understand when I'm a little my concentration is not here all the time. Then I realize I need to back again because I forgot that I am listening to, and this immersion because I need to stay here every Wednesday at 8 a.m. for my immersion. Then I need to stay a little bit more motivated. Then I try to listen to more and for this to have better meetings. I don't know because I'm not learn English to looking for a job or something like this. not anymore. Only used to traveling and stay here to talk and have the meeting only for this. Then I think I need to have more and more constance in this.
Yeah, I didn't know that you is a host too. I really want to attend in your immersion. So what is the time?
8 a.m. and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and the Thursday, Wednesday.
Oh,
No, no, no,
for
no, no,
sure.
no. Now I changed Thursday now.
Okay, for sure. I will attend because I'm on vacation finally, so I want to know more people on Talk and
Yeah,
Talk.
the last week I attended you
Oh,
remember?
last week.
Yeah, I replaced you in the last
Oh
week.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, thank you a lot. You really helped
yeah,
me because I was on travel, because I
yeah.
was doing vestibular. So thank you. And what do you think, Lilia? How do you stay motivated when your English you feel that is not improving so well?
It's an interesting question because nowadays I don't feel it so much. I used to feel this feeling before starting to track my progress, but in July I think I found an app. Its name is Results Tracker, and you can track all your studies. So for me today, when I can't study all the time, I know that my progress uh, will slow down. So it's like I know I can't feel I can't feel sad or because I know it's a thing that I'm aware. So and today I think my progress is okay because I've been studying 3 hours per day, so it's okay. It's the maximum that I can, and I'm happy with my progress. But before starting to progress to track it, I used it to feel I'm not good at learning a new language, and I think all the people feel the same. Oh, other people can speak better than me, so I'm not good yet learning nothing. But today I don't feel too much.
And your English, guys, it's amazing, really. I feel like I can understand all the things that you are saying, and you guys have to feel this too. You know, your English is good, and for sure, if you have a conversation with a native, they can understand you, and it's really nice to know it because it's what we are achieving, right? The fluence to speak with other person. So Lilian, your English is really really good. Congratulations. And can you share for us on the chat the name of the website or app that you were talking about, please? Okay, so thank you. And you, Lurian, how do you stay motivated?
Yes, guys, just let me say something. In my work this year, I had some meetings with Indian guys, Indian people in general. It was so funny because I understand that English is not my first language. So when I'm speaking with others and I know English is not their first language too, normally you try to speak like in another way, calm, and the India guys, they just they just speak so fast. Sometimes I was oh my god, and it was for my work, so I cannot say just like yes. No, I need to understand. So I remember in some point I told them like, oh, since we are talking here, okay, like I can speak in English, but I use my English for my travels, for routine stuff. Okay, so we are talking here about something more specific. So let's in the beginning try to no worry, Luria, of course. So I did this because some people, they just don't have the conscience about that, in my opinion. You need to have. Is not the first language for me, but for him too. So anyway, so I think to keep motivate, I agree that we have days and days, and it's like my emotions too. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm really happy. The other days maybe, oh, I'm a little sad today, and I think the confidence and these emotions affect a lot my English and when I'm speaking, because I think speaking another language is related to a kind of ability of you. So when you are not so good, look like this ability is like it's getting down, and I understand this. So I try to prioritize what I want. So like I'm here, I try to keep like conversation. I also watch all the movies in English. No, I don't use subtitles anymore. So I try to do this to challenge myself every day, because I believe that if I do the same every day, if I don't use more inputs, for English or for the language, I will be in the same level every time. So if I want to be better, also I need to try to change this. It's not easy, not in my routine now, but try to do this and things that you need to do already, like for yourself, and try to do in English. So I remember that like 3 days ago, someone asked me something in English, and I couldn't like answer because I was like, oh, I'm not thinking English now. Sorry, sorry, sorry. It's because I was not confident, and because my mind was, I was thinking another problem in my life, so I was not ready to speak in English. So this can happen a lot, for sure.
You bring such a good point, because when we are able to speak in a certain point, we just feel comfortable. Okay, I don't need so much to spend time with the grammar. I know these things. I can change the word to a similar for me to say about something, but I feel that sometimes I must to increase my vocabulary and my expressions, and I feel stuck because okay, but I can't say this phrase, but in a common way. But why not learn the different way, and also for us understand what the other people are saying, and it's something that we have to be aware to just not feel comfortable in our level now, because I think English and other language doesn't have a limit. Like you never will learn all the things that you want in the language, because even the language is changing. Like I don't know the slangs in English, like on internet, on the comments. Oh, guys, it's so hard to understand the people talking, and I have to always search about it. But it's a long journey in the learning English, okay? Or whatever is the language. So I totally agree with you guys. And one thing that just one point that I was thinking about is when we are younger, like when we are a child, the way that we do to learn Portuguese is reading. And I feel that I don't read to learn English, I don't read to learn other language. And it's a mistake. It's my mistake, because with reading, whatever is a book or a article, you practice your speaking, mental speaking, your practice, your increase your vocabulary, your grammar, and it's for me reading is really important. Even I don't do that, but I will change this nowadays. So really good, guys. And in our opinion, what is the biggest obstacle to achieve fluency? Vocabulary. So I think we just discussed about it. Let me see other different questions. Okay, what study strategies have you tried that did not work well for you, and what did you learn from those experiences? And what do you think, Rosalia?
I'm muted. That I had used to study it didn't, because I tried to put all the notice in all the things in my house to remember the name of the objects, but it didn't work for me, because even today I can remember the name only because I think I'm not visual. I need to writing. When I used to write, I can understand more, and I need to have some practice. I think this, the others, and stood alone. It was a big mistake, because I stay a long time studying alone, trying to stay motivated. But when I'm trying to study, I become sleepy, something so tired. Oh my gosh! Then I need to change, have someone to study together, because if I'm trying to study alone, it doesn't work. I don't know why. And I
For
don't remember the other strategies. It didn't. I think it's it. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, I have heard these strategies too, to put a note in all the objects, but for me it would be a different type of a list of vocabulary. I don't think that would work for me. What I try is not to decorate all the words. I try to understand the meaning in a certain sentence. So when I learn when I learn a verb, a word, I try to remember the phrase that I create with them. So at least for me,
Yeah.
it's what I think was easier, one strategy that I do nowadays. And of course, like, Rosalia, do you speak Spanish too? I don't know if yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, Spanish too.
Yeah.
And
And
Italian.
Italian.
Oh
Ah.
my gosh, that's really nice. I will attend your immersion in Spanish too, because it's my first day that I will talking in Spanish. It's like in 8 a.m. and I am writing
Ah,
all my introduction, and I am really scared of
oh, welcome in my
uh,
immersion. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a new journey, okay? And it's different because I don't know anything in Spanish. I have to write on the Google Translator, and English we have on high school at least a little bit, you know. And okay, let me see how I will do in your immersion.
Okay.
And what do you think, Lurian? Has a strategy that didn't work for you?
For me, normally, something that helped me a lot, I need to write with my hands. Like Rosalia said, always I have a notebook and I need to write to remember what I was learning before. So this helped me a lot. And I remember when I was at school, if I write like all the exercise, like the teacher said, oh, you need to study this for the test. If I write, I don't need to study. It was really amazing for me. Like I just write once, and it was over. I could do the test and has a great score. So, in my opinion, I don't remember like a bad technique that it was not so well, but I remember something that I don't like. That is when you study for tests. Like we have a study for test format. You need to study this. You need to study this. I don't. I don't get. I don't learn a lot of things in this way, because normally you need to understand the kind of questions we will have. You need to understand the format also, and looks like something really boring for me. I really don't like. So I don't have intentions to do a test for English now, but in the past I had. And because of that, I remember that I didn't like the way I was studying. for this kind of tests, like for me was like it was not real, it was like something automatic, like a machine. And I really I didn't like. So I remember this. I like using like flashcards when it's necessary, and I like to write. But I remember I don't like to study like a machine for tests and this kind of things.
And you resumed how our teaching in how we learn when we are a teenager and a child in a school. Like I didn't have one single time a practice in my school to speak English, and I feel that okay, I'm just know the verb to be like almost all the Brazilians that finish high school, and I don't know how to speak. I don't know when I have to use this because I just remember that I have to put "am" after I, but why I use that? And one thing that I even nowadays I have so much struggle with is to structure a question. Okay, you have to do this. You have to when you have to use did, do, and when you doesn't have to use this kind of, you just put like have you or other kind of structure. So you're bringing such a good point because it's the way that we all learn on the high school and middle school. And for me, even didn't work well, and I have to study by my own. And I agree with you, Lydia. And what do you think, Lydia?
For me, I have already started the study using only to focus on grammar, which was my first bad strategy. And another one was when I focused on flashcards to learn new words or structures. And for me, it wasn't good. I know that is for some people it is okay, but for me, I couldn't. For grammar, I think it was my terrible mistake because I was focused on learning about verbs, about the prepositions, without using. So for me, it was my primary mistake. But flashcards, I think I don't engage a lot on it. So I always try to learn new words or structures, put on Anki or put on my notebook, but I never come back to review that words. So it's not good because it's not it's only I put there, but if I don't review, I won't learn anything. So today, for to complete these two main points, in my journey, I try to read every single day because in reading, I will be able to learn new words, new structures, and in this case, I can learn about grammar because I know how native speakers put words in the correct place and the structures in the correct place. So for me, that is it, grammar and the flashcards.
Yeah, flashcards. I tried not just on with English, but while I was studying for vestibular, I spent 1 week creating all the flashcards, and I didn't continue 1 week after. Just it's still there my flashcards, and I have like one. 500 flashcards to review, and I just okay, forget it. I will not review these flashcards. But it's a like Ludian said for her work, right? It's the how the people we have to find our better method of studies because they are pretty different, right? So it's really good to know what works for us or not. And guys, your like I said before, your English it's pretty good, and we have a place here that we have not we supposed to not have afraid to make any mistakes. But how do you deal with the fear of making mistakes when speaking English with native speakers or more advanced learners? You still have this afraid, Lurian?
It's not afraid. Sometimes I just need to be ready more. Like, oh, now I will speak with a native. That's it. And I had the opportunity to travel a lot, and I need to speak. Also, I don't know if you girls, we have a native speaker here in Talk and Talk. Is Jared. His immersion is every Monday, like today, but it's too late for me. It's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. His name is Jared. He's a husband of a Brazilian girl, and both they are here in the platform. And she's learning like French and Spanish, like me. And he was learning French too, and because of that, he is doing some immersions in English. And I had the opportunity to do 2 immersions with him, and it was perfect. Like, I cannot say, oh my God, I'm not so good. So I like to say that I'm not afraid anymore, but all the time I like to understand what I want to speak. So it's not that, oh, let me go there and speak. So what I need to ask, try to be polite. If like the situation that I said, if I don't understand, I'm comfortable to say, oh, guy, please, can you speak slowly, please? I think we need to have this confidence. If we are not understanding, we need to ask them, can you say again? So I think it's everyday routine. The most of days I'm okay, but some of days I'm not. So if you can participate of his immersion every Monday 10 p.m. and it's a good opportunity to test your English. He's really nice, so why not?
Of course, I will, after our immersion, I will search and see if they will have. I think, yeah, yes, like I said, it's today, right? Have
Yes.
a immersion, and I will try to participate. And I want to share with you other website that we can speak. Like I said before, that I used to speak with some people from other countries, and it's like I'm studying for medicine. I'm not in the university yet, and I found a Chinese doctor that moved to Canada, and I will speak hours and hours with her, and it was amazing, And I think you guys will. It's a safe place for us. I know that has a different websites that it's not good to talk about with, but I think you guys could try to and to understand other accents, right? And I feel happy for you that you are comfortable, Lurian, too. Okay, I'm aware that when I am talking with a native, I don't have to be afraid. I'm just have to pay more attention, maybe. And it's really nice to have this mindset, even it's hard. And how about you, Rosalia?
I think native speaks for me. When I'm traveling at the beginning, I need to stay a little bit, listen to more, because even the language, it doesn't matter the language that I'm trying to speak, because at the first day you need to listen to more than speak it, because you need to use your ears at the beginning. But now here for me is the thing that I'm put more stuck, I think, to participate in the immersion, that I know that you have more advanced learners, because sometimes I'm not feel confident, because the day that you are feeling confidence, you can speak better. But depend of the day, I think, oh my gosh, today I'm not able to speak, then I will stay here, only listen to. Then I put in YouTube, trying to participate from YouTube, only here to be easier for me. Then I know it's not a good idea, because you need to put you outside your comfort zone to learn more. Then I think for me, this is the barrier. I don't know, it's not to say, but to learn more, to face this challenge.
At the beginning, on Talking Talk, I remember that I schedule many immersions, and later on I canceled them because I was too nervous to attend. And okay, today I can't. Maybe tomorrow, and tomorrow I couldn't too. You know, it was a cycle, and I wait too long time to really start to. Okay, I have to attend the immersions. I have to challenge myself, and was the best thing that I did, because one of my main goals with English and now with Spanish is to connect with other people, because I don't use for work yet. You know, I know that will be helpful in the future, but for me it's my main goal. Nice to hear, Rosalia. And what do you think, Lydia?
For me, it depends on the environment, not the speakers, because when I need to speak with my native teacher, I have a teacher from Canada, and I can speak okay with him. He understands almost everything, even if he doesn't speak Portuguese. So I try to explain all the things in English. And I also participate on other speaking club with the people around the world. It is interesting because I haven't found any Portuguese any Portuguese speakers there. For example, yesterday I talked to Vietnam, a guy from Vietnam, and another guy from Russia. I think I don't remember. And I don't feel uncomfortable of making mistakes, because it's part of the process. But when I need to speak in English at work, I don't feel comfortable. Because in my mind it's like, if I make any mistake, they will find that I'm not competent on at work with my. I don't have enough skills to do my work, to do my job, and for me it not depends on speakers, but the environments. The environments affects me more than who is the listening.
Can you explain, Rosalia, please, what
Okay,
is this?
I have been participating in this group. It's a polyglot nation, having all the language that in all the words, and have some meeting. You can participate in free. It's amazing. You can learn all the language that you want.
Oh, that's nice. This, Lurian, this is, oh, Lilia. Okay, you are saying the speaking club. Okay, guys, we have a great website here. I'm taking notes to later on. I search, you know, because it's like I said, I have so struggle with understand others' accent. Even I feel it's good to practice with the Brazilians too. You know, it's a way to we start to, okay, I feel more confident here, and it's a good way, you know. And
Yeah.
Lilian, your job, your current job, it's you must to use English every day.
Yes, because I work here with people from Europe and Argentina, and they don't speak Portuguese. For Argentina, it is like an absurd. I don't know how to say this in English, because I can understand them, but they can't understand me. I can, but I think it's because in my childhood, I listened to more Spanish than they listen to Portuguese contents. But yes, I need to use English every single day.
And this website, Speaking Club, it's for free or have to pay?
I pay, but I think they have 4 sessions per week for English, Spanish, French, and German. So you can practice at least 2 sessions per week. And it is amazing because it's not like episoding, because in this case you have more advanced speakers. So, and the session takes 15 minutes. And like here, they put some questions to talk about. And I think it will be amazing to train your ears to understand the other accents.
That's really nice. I will try Polyglot Nation. Still has more advanced speakers, Rosalia, than other websites.
Yes, it's a Facebook group. Then have a different level, but have more advanced than the middle level. But it's you can understand everything and participating, but it's not like here, because I have depend of the day, don't have subject to talk. You talk even what you want and only go. But have India, have all the parts of the world. Yeah, it's amazing to participate in.
That's nice, guys. I really will try later, and I will bring the others guys back to know what they
Uh,
But
I
froze.
think she's stuck.
Yeah, a lot of frozen. But
Yeah, I saw it was me.
oh,
Ish.
okay. Can you
Who is the
continue?
host? Who is the host
Who is
now?
the host here? Okay, I
Ah,
can
she's back.
continue.
guys. I
Oh,
really don't
Lara
know
back.
what I did. I just appear on the other room, and oh my God,
Ah, did you change? It's possible
Oh,
to do
go
this.
there. Uh-huh.
oh my God. Okay, let me. I have to close the rooms, not to enter
You
them.
took
I just say hello for the guys, and they are talking about. That's nice. I invite them to come back. But I think was a good conversation because I sometimes no, not just sometimes, often I compare myself with other people, and we have to know the backgrounds, and I'm privileged to know to could understand how English is important younger, because I never went to a English class. I couldn't not afford for that. But at least I have the acknowledgement that was important. So it was a nice discussion. And guys, I enter in your room, but sorry, I I choose the wrong button. And I would like to know, like, with the girls, we share a lot of websites that can be helpful, like Youglish. It's a website that you put the word that you want to know how pronounce, and appears all the videos on YouTube that spell that speak this word. So it's good to not just have the voice of the Google Translator to listen. And we have Lillian that said about Default Tracker, that it's to track your improvement in English. Speaking Club, it's another website to you speak with other persons around the world. And also Rosalia bring to us Polyglot Nation, that is a Facebook page, right, Rosalia, that you can speak with other persons too. And I would like to know about you, Luis. Has some insights that you take on this discussion?
Yes, yes, yes. For me, it's very clear that everyone has your own process, and you need to enjoy this process. Everyone learning in a different way, and there is this. You need to. But the main idea is always about consistency and not to give up. No, not to give it up. And there is this every day small steps. small goals, and then in the end of the process, well, something better will be happening, no? Is this.
Yeah, you are totally right. We have this graphic, right? You begin with here and you have ups and downs, but you in the final of the journey, you are better than the beginning. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And how about you, Márcio? What do you think about the discussion?
Yeah, really so good, to practice my English with you, with talk, really so good. For example, I said in another room with Sydney and Luis, I've never studied before. I really like to talk this phrase. I really like it. I never studied before talk, and to speak and speak for me and talk helped me a lot. And thank you guys.
Really nice to know that because Lurian was bringing such a good point that I she was describing how we it's dismotivating just study English for tests or a test. So you have to do a test and you have to study the grammar and not a funny way of learning. And it's the way that we all learned on the high school and middle school and I think here we have an environment that is funny to learn English and also to know about other person. And what do you think, Sydney?
Well, for me, I think, like Luis said, I think everyone has their routine, their schedule, and it's important to find a time to fit in the English in your routine, and at least maybe I don't know if they depend on each person, but 30 minutes, 1 hour per day, maybe 25 minutes, but to have this constancy. I think constancy is the key to achieve our goals in many things to relate uh, about knowledge, about to improve something like not just language, but some music instruments, things like that. I think, for example, when we want to be better, we must recognize what point we should increase, make it stronger. For example, for me, it's about the speaking skills. So since last year, I started to focus all my energy speaking as much as possible. Even when I'm driving, I recognize it could be a little dangerous, you know. But when I'm driving, I use an app called Speak so I speak with people from the Middle East, yes, from the Pakistan, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan. So, and I used to wake up early. I'm subscribing in a platform called Cambly. So I used to have conversation with native speakers, tutors, and also I'm here in Talk since 2 years ago. So Talking is an amazing platform that we can speak for long hours, and different talks. So that's it.
That's nice, guys, and I have to recognize your efforts to be here on Monday on December 7 a.m. and we have a great discussion. Just and we took the insights from this immersion. It's not to giving up, like Luis said. We all have moments that we think, "Oh my God, I don't know anything in English. I feel dismotivated." But it's just a bad day, when we have to keep going and improving our English. And I hope to see you guys in the next week. I know that it's hard. We need to see the glass more full than empty. It's exactly, Lurian. You said everything, and I feel that we are improving together. And let's go, guys. We are just making ourselves better every day, and I feel that next year we are achieving our fluency in a better way, even better. So I hope you guys have a nice week and hope see you in the next week too. Okay? Bye bye, guys.